My name is Seyni Mbaye and I'm from Senegal in West Africa. I am currently doing my master's in international development at the Humphrey School of Public Affairs, with minors in public health and program evaluation, along with a professional certificate in nonprofit management. I left my country in 2014 to pursue an undergraduate degree at the University of Waterloo in Canada. Canada was a big learning experience for me because it was the first time I was away from home and adjusting there was a challenge. I was not prepared for the experience, let it be the learning style or the weather. However, my time in Canada built my character. It gave me enough strength to debark in Minnesota with all the might necessary to adapt to my new environment and reach out my sought out objectives, but also gave me enough strength to dare to try to do something so that people will not live through the same experiences that I went through in Canada. And this is how my definition of internationalization coincides with the universities. For me, internationalization comes in three forms that need to happen simultaneously. The first, internationalization through programs. It consists of organizing events and programs aiming at putting international students at ease, make them feel comfortable on campus and in the cities. I believe it will be impossible to internationalize the campus without international students, without making them comfortable enough to be willing to bring their stone to the construction of this great edifice. It is from that perspective that I worked with the International Student and Scholar Services as an orientation leader to help smoothen their transition into the University of Minnesota. We showed them all the great resources available on campus, how to get around, and most importantly, how to be ready for the Minnesota winter. Isolation is one of the biggest issues international students face in different campuses around the world. Therefore, after getting them installed in their new home, it is important to keep up with them through different fun activities and health events. And that is why I am involved with the Council of International Graduate Students as the Director of Programs, mandated to design fun and educational activities for international graduate students. We organize family-friendly events where international students will be able to hang out with their families, compatriots, and make friends with other people in similar situations. The second component of internationalization consists of creating or pushing for institutional changes to make the campus environment conducive to the personal and professional development of international students. And that is why I'm part of the International Student Advisory Board. The board works with different entities within the university to identify ways to better interact with the international students, identify solutions to their current issues, and anticipate future problems and help put in place a preventive plan. The third form of internationalization is knowledge sharing. As international students, we come into this university with such a diverse offering of rich culture and intellect that we ought to share with the whole community. And that is why I worked with the University of Minnesota Morris campus through Culture Core and talked about the intersectionality between spirits, the environment, and international development. I did the talk with Dr. Sarah Buchanan, and did not only students attend, but members of the Twin Cities community attended and constituted at least half of the audience. The African community in the cities was also represented, and were very proud to see such a talk on such a topic taking place within the university. In addition to that, I went to Colombia in the summer of 2018 to work on a water filtration system project. Upon my return, I shared what I learned with the university community at the Youth Fellowship reception. In the winter break, I went to Kenya to work with smallholder women farmers, and I cannot wait to share what I learned with the university community. Finally, through Culture Court again, I will be teaching a class at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute later this semester. In that class, I will be discussing the sociocultural structures that existed in Francophone Africa prior to colonization. The class will solely be for senior citizens, and we'll have the opportunity to discuss about such a wonderful and engaging topic. I want to finish by saying that in Senegal we have a saying that is a combination of Wolof, our traditional dialect, and French. And it goes like, waaw góor taxul góor doon beneen góor, waaye dina tax góor nangoo liggéey ba muy moor. And it means that saying congratulations doesn't make a man a new man, but will make that man be willing to work hard until the end. On that note, to my friends, family, and colleagues, thank you very much for giving me that extra fuel to keep going and doing great things. The work that I have done at the University of Minnesota has made me more than ever clear about the fact that it is my calling to put together my expertise and experience to make lives better. Once again, thank you all.